Yo, what's up you guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Kyle Fitzgerald and this video is Real Talk Navigating Faith in Medicine, your burning questions answered part 2. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out this video, y'all.
First question, how do differing interpretations of the Bible impact Christian views on mental health treatments?
Oh wow, okay. So mental health, like I just know like recently it's becoming like a really big thing in the medical community and just like in life, like people are understanding that depression, anxiety, things like OCD, that's a real thing. People really have issues and it's not like something is wrong with them, and it's not like they should be stigmatized. It's like if someone breaks their leg, okay, are you gonna be at them, ooh, you broke your leg, you don't need help? Like, no, that's ridiculous. You're not just gonna expect them to get better on their own. And it's the same thing with mental health. You just can't see it. You just can't see the pain someone's going through, the depression someone's going through. And I think it's a big thing that we know. And in the faith community, it's something that I think people don't think either. They're like, yo, you're just not happy enough. God made you to be joyful. You're just not being joyful, so there's something wrong with you. So you just need to pray more. You need to pray more. And I think prayer does have a feel. It has a place in it, obviously. But just thinking it's going to get better without getting help is ridiculous. They need help. They're brokenhearted, and Jesus even understood that. You know, all the people in the Bible, you don't think not one of them was depressed, not one of them was sad or anxious with all the crazy stuff they went. One thing I think of is Gideon. Gideon was, and Moses. Moses was terrified to go up to Pharaoh. You don't think he had anxiety? And what did Jesus say? Oh, you're crazy, get out of here. No, there were some places, no, he didn't say that. There were some places where he said, ye of little faith, yes. But God was patient with those people. He kept coming back to them and helping them. So I think we should do the same thing. We need to be patient with people who have a literal mental or medical issue.
Second question, are medical advances such as genetic engineering and stem cell research compatible with Christian teaching?
Sounds like a professor wrote these questions. I don't know. That's a really good question. I would say I'm not a biblical scholar. I don't have a degree in divinity, so I would definitely want to reach out to someone who has that and has a degree in those things, and meet with someone and actually talk with someone about that. But I just off the top of my head, you know, I think we spoke about this in like the last videos, but like genetic engineering and designer babies, picking and choosing what we want, what we think is big and beautiful, like we're making a Build-A-Bear. I don't think that's our place. We don't have that power. I don't think we could have, like, we can't hold that power. Like, there's some things that we just shouldn't have. Like, this isn't a put out for Jurassic Park, but like, look at Jurassic Park. I mean, countless and countless again, they took genetic power and they just played with it and see what happened. Every single time it was disastrous, and this isn't a movie. This is real people in real lives. I don't think that's something that we should be toying with, and I'm not sure how it goes with biblical principles, because you know the Bible was written like a couple thousand years ago. There's no way they could have even thought or imagined what the type of power we have right now. So I think I don't know, that's something I definitely would have want to discuss with a biblical scholar with. So for those who don't know what palliative care is, I just think it's something important we should probably talk about. Just palliative care is when it's someone has cancer and they're just constantly in pain. So, you know, we think about most of the times in medicine, opioids or like heroin, okay, not heroin, but like morphine, someone giving them morphine or oxycodone. Those are usually generally looked down upon in medicine because, you know, people get addicted to them. But with someone with palliative care, you're pretty much knowing that they're just in constant pain or they're towards the end of their life. And we're really just trying to make them happy. Not happy, but make them comfortable. And so like we're not really worried or stringent about how many opioids we give or how much morphine we give. It's something just really to make the last person, their last couple months or how stint that they have, comfortable. And with that, I think it kind of goes along with Christian faith, just because it just seems like we're making that last person's life a couple more comfortable as they go on to meet God, hopefully. So I would think that's all right.
Should Christians advocate for holistic medicine, and how does that align with or contradict conventional medical practices?
Yes, oh my gosh, I'm glad you said that. So I am trying to be a DO, and DOs are just like MDs. MDs have medical doctor, DOs are doctor of osteopathic medicine. It sounds weird, I'm like, what is that? And I thought the same thing, but when we think of holistic, we're not talking about herbs and like like mixing up a pot of something. We're talking about real evidence-based types things, but thinking of the whole person, not just giving them, hey, I have COPD, take this medicine, all right, get out of here. But instead, I have COPD, let's stop smoking, let's, do things that's gonna help our health. And then also with that, we also remember that with diseases, it also affects your spiritual health. It also affects your mental health. Because you have COPD, you can't do certain things. You can't do like the same things as someone else, and that probably will affect you mentally. Like, wow, I can't do the things I used to do 20 years ago. If I have arthritis, I can't run, or I can't run with my grandkids. And how does that affect you mentally? And I think that really different has something to do, and holistic care is thinking about that, thinking about how that affects you spiritually, and also thinking about your social determinants of health. Little statistics for you, like 15% of someone's whole health journey is about what a doctor can do. 15%. The other, like 85%, and don't quote me on this, but it's been a long time since I read it, but it always sticks out to me that most of the things about someone's health journey is about what they do outside of the doctor. It's about where you live. It's about what you eat. It's about who you talk to. It's about your spiritual health, your mental health. It's about so many other things than just medicine. And for holistic care, I feel it's something huge, because you shouldn't forget that. Medicine and doctors, sometimes we get that bad. It's changing now, I'm so glad, but we can't forget the whole person that we're treating, not just someone's ailment. And we should be treating to prevent disease instead of just giving a pill. Oh, I'm sick now, here's some medicine, get out of here. Now, there's definitely a place for that, but the whole my belief in medicine is I want to get there before it becomes bad, before I lose my leg, before I lose my lungs because I'm smoking. I want to stop disease before it even starts. All right, you guys, that's all we got for today. Check next week for part 3. It gets even better, even more questions, and let me know in the comments if you guys got any. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Oh, and do not forget, miracles still happen.